they leaked a picture of Ben Grimm, the Thing from Fantastic Four, the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. Should we take a look at the picture?
So there's just one photo that leaked.
Yeah. Now, if you compare this picture to the Thing from the Fantastic Four with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba, I mean, it was all right. I mean, but it didn't look like the Thing. His body did a little, but he was missing that signature brow line that the Thing does now in Marvel Comics. Man, it's I heard what they're trying to do is they're going to mix practical along with CGI. Like with the Hulk, he was predominantly CGI because he was so big. But it looks like they're going to do some practical with the Thing. Um, Also, like at the end of Captain Marvel, they had Beast, Hank McCoy. I think Hank McCoy. I think his last name is Beast from X Men. In the Hopefully, I'm not ruining this for you guys. But if you didn't see Captain Marvel Part Two by now, you don't care. But they had the Beast. He was all CGI, and they Hulk looks good. The CGI is some of the best CGI in the Avengers. It looks really good. I like that they're blending practical with CGI for the new Fantastic
Yeah,
Four, and his brow. I mean, he looks pretty authentic compared to,
this garbage.
yeah, compared to that.
Like you
And
can
then,
actually see his human eye bags in
yeah, you
his
do.
suit.
He looks. He's
Look,
been up all night. They've been putting that makeup. Oh, look, that looks horrible. Yeah, you're gonna have to show them that picture.
yeah.
That's just horrible. But you know what else was bad? This thing wasn't that great either.
Well, what is this one from?
That's the one with Michael. His name?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan was in the Fantastic. That version of it, that thing was even worse than the one with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba.
Ugh.
To me, yeah, I mean, yeah, he looks horrible. Like
I never saw that one.
he didn't miss anything.
I
I
know.
mean, bad CGI, but this thing, I mean, he looks his actual physicality looks the actual size and the brow line and the look on his. He looks pretty good. Dang, they're perfect. It makes me excited to see Fantastic Four.
It these guys get such a big budget for these films. Like, how much harder is it to just make a comic book accurate or video game accurate? They make Halo, The Last of Us. The Last of Us is one of the only shows that did it exactly how it needs to be done. They didn't shy away from the game. They did very subtle things that were different from the game, but they stuck to the story of the game. Certain things that had happened,
Yeah,
it happened in the TV show. Just make the TV show the game. The game was loved for a reason. Don't change it in the TV show. Don't take the name of a title and make it something else.
yeah,
There's no point for that. So when I see that this thing looks like the thing I grew up knowing, that gets me excited.
yeah. You get these suits. They get an IP. They get you know a comic book movie or whatever. They make a woke and they throw in let's make Silver Surfer a black you know leprechaun or something. It's like just
Identifying as
yeah,
a cannonball, like
yeah. Trust me. Okay, we're black. We're not happier that you're gonna make Superman black. You know what I mean? I want to see Superman because I grew up reading the comic books. Don't mess it up. You know what I mean? Just keep it comic book accurate. Look what happened with Deadpool and Wolverine. Look what they finally gave Wolverine the yellow suit and they got $1 billion. That's not the only reason why, but Ryan Reynolds, you know, those guys understand, you know, the fan base. He loved the comic. He loves Deadpool. He loves Wolverine. He loves the X-Men. You got these suits that they get this intellectual property and they just put Kevin Hart in it. And that's all they care about. Just throw names in it, put the name of whatever they bought, and then they don't have the love or knowledge. You think they learned by now, but they even with Deadpool and Wolverine, they're still not going to learn. They're still going to grab. They're still going to get like some comic book movie and mess it up by
yeah,
not just. I mean, look at what Ryan Reynolds did with Gambit. He looks like Gambit.
literally.
Literally. I mean, that's all you got to do. The comic books did it good enough. You guys don't have to recreate nothing. Just make them at least look like what they're supposed to look like. That's all we're asking
Start
for.
from there. That's a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start. Even if you have a director who really wants to be comic book accurate, some of these studios, I'm not going to name any names, Warner Brothers, the suits will come in and make directors want to walk because they don't stay true. They don't care. They just think it's about the actors. We don't care about the actors. Make them good actors that look like the actual character that we paid to see.
Yeah, it's all there. The script, the character design, level design, everything is there for you,
Yeah,
and you had the budget. Just make it
yeah,
happen.
yeah. Just see,
Like
get one of the comic book writers to write the movie. They,
something.
yeah, they do great. I mean, it worked for that's the reason you're making the movie, right? Because people like the comic books, you know. But Kevin Feige gets it. Hopefully James Gunn. I have high hopes for James Gunn. What he did with Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a comic book that I did see, I knew about, but I never read. But he did an amazing job with that. Hopefully he does the DC some justice. You get it?
Yeah, we'll see
Justice,
about.
justice. That was a horrible joke. Anyways,
Is he doing that new Superman?
yeah, he's the one. He's directing the first Superman. Yeah, he's doing the new Superman. So we seen set photos of the new Superman. People didn't really like the suit. There was a backlash on the suit, which I'll give that a pass. I'm not, going nuts about that. It's hard to beat that Henry Cavill suit. That suit was pretty crazy. I'll let that slide. He has the long cape. It looks like the classic, or not classic, but it has the collar like New 52, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
They borrowed from a couple versions of the
Yeah,
comics.
they did.
Yeah.
But what I will say about James Gunn, what I like, is that he picked not so well known characters from the DC
Mhm.
universe, which I think is cool. He's really good at that. Like with Peacemaker, for example, he did a really good job at that. Then he's gonna go. They're going to Batman after that. So let's see what he does with Superman and these other characters, these not so known characters. I think I got high hopes for James Gunn.
Are they gonna have Homeboy do Batman again, or are they?
No, all right, James Gunn, don't
It's your
don't mess
turn.
up, buddy. Yeah.